Welcome back to Tears of the Kingdom. My name is Ricky. Today we are continuing our inexorable march to 100% the game, or at least my version of 100%ing the game, by getting all of the rest of the Korok Seeds. Maybe. Because see, I have a slight problem. According to what I have been tracking on the interactive map over on Zelda Dungeon, I actually am missing 2 Korok Seeds from what I think I have left. So at some point, I marked something as completed that wasn't completed, or I am miscounting what I currently have. So what we're going to do today is I'm going to get all the Korok Seeds that I have marked off, and if I get all the Korok Seeds, yay! And if I don't, I'm going to start a meticulous quest to figure out which Korok Seed I forgot, and then I'm going to come back and get however many I have left to get. I'm going to come back and finish this episode with that. So one way or another, today's episode, we are getting all the Korok Seeds. We've got a couple up here in Hebra. We got 4 over here. We've got a couple down here. Got a few right here. A few over here. And a few over here. I don't know which ones are which, except that I have several Korok transport ones. Other than that, I don't really know what all of them are. I know that I'm going to have at least one Korok block puzzle because I found it and decided to save it. And then I have at least one where I have to go from one point to another point. I don't know what that's going to be. I don't know if it's going to be one I have to float down or one where I have to race a timer. We're going to start in the cold weather area. So I currently have 958 Korok Seeds. And unless everybody's been lying to me, there are, come on, 1,000 Korok Seeds. There are 800 regular puzzles and then 100 Korok transport puzzles. I'm going to be honest with you. I don't know which one this is teeheeing. But I assume it's this one over here. I don't know if this is the one I want. This is not the one I want. I don't know what this one is. I don't know what any of them are except for a few of them that I intentionally decided to leave for today. So it's possible that I'm doing this all wrong. Nope. Okay. Thankfully, this one's a shooty one, and I say that because there's always a chance with these that are up here that it's actually one of the ones you got to shoot the dandelion, which I hate. So we're going to use my favorite bow in the game. Jeez. Thank you. Which is the Demon King's bow because it fires really fast and reasonably far. And there's still more. Where's the... There we go. Oh my, am I on a timer? No, okay. Was I on a timer? Did they come back after a while? I don't know. Anyway, I like this bow because it seems to fire faster than every other bow, and also it flies almost further than every other bow, except the long distance bows. It flies 30, and the long distance bows fly 40, but most bows fly 20. So this strikes me as one where I need to melt this ice block. And the fastest way to do that is to get out my ruby shield. Maybe not. There's something in there, but it could just be a weird shadow thing. No, it's a rock. Score. Okay. Those are my favorite, by the way. If you watched my getting all the Korok Seeds in Breath of the Wild, I talked about this and was overjoyed to discover that the final Korok Seed that I got in that game was picking up a rock. So, here's the thing about these. I'm going to use a different bike than most people might use. I'm going to use this thing that I kind of made. That's based on something that's in the game. So, in the game, it's more of a vertical lift. Oh, nah, I probably should have talked to him before I started moving him. That's fine. Okay, where am I going? I mean, I know where I'm going, because it's just straight through here. But we're going to stop a couple of places along the way, Mr. Korok. I just want you to know. So I had to look up what this was because I was getting frustrated, and it's a flower one. I like the flower ones. The reason I'm not a big fan of the flower ones in some of these cases is because the Zelda Dungeon interactive map doesn't show that it's a thing unless you click on it. And it puts it where the final seed is, which is fine. So there's a reason why I got the little leaf thing right here. I do have one more of those at least because I saved it. because I didn't know what the rest of these were, and I thought, well, I want at least one flower one. The difference is I actually know where it starts, and the leaf is where it starts. I'll be right back. Don't go anywhere. There we go. Okay, through the thing. This is one of those puzzles that I was like, what am I supposed to do here? And so I put a little leaf thing, and I was like, I'll figure it out later. And then later I was like, oh, I'm supposed to ascend through it. Like, it's so obvious if you're thinking even a little bit about it. But I was just like, this is weird and I don't want to deal with it. So I'm going to take the Korok before I grab the one we just went past. Mostly because I didn't see it until we were past it. And that's the first of, I think, 8 of these we have to do. So, this thing is not as easy to maneuver as the hover bike. But you know what it does do? Well, aside from run into stuff because I wasn't paying attention. And maybe it'd help if I use the right power. Oh, there's a chest. I found a chest. On accident. Okay, well, that was a waste of my time. That was just 3 carts, but whatever. Anyway, so what I like about this is that it's very difficult to not build correctly. Woohoo, it's a rock one! Unlike the cart, which my cart... not unlike the cart. Unlike the hover bike, where mine still does not go straight, perfectly straight. It's far better than it was, don't get me wrong. Oh, okay, I see what I gotta do. Are there any more than just these 2? Because I feel like I'm gonna need more than 2. Aha, okay. So basically what I gotta do, I don't know why you'd be watching this if you didn't know, but I gotta cover the, cover those, statues with something else. Yes, okay, that was good enough. So this is one of the ones that I saved. It's another flower trail thing. When I was trying to figure out which ones I wanted to keep and which ones I wanted to go ahead and do, so that way I wasn't doing, like, you know, almost 100 of them on the channel, I was like, oh, you know what, this is a flower one, so I'll just come back, do it later. I don't know how difficult this is gonna be, but I got a block puzzle here. Not very difficult. Some of these are weirdly hard because I can't quite get the exactly how it's supposed to fit in there. The ones where it's pretty obvious how it's supposed to fit in there, yeah. You know, when it looks like a Tetris piece, I know how to fit it in there. Here's another. This is another timed race thing. I do know this one. Where do I go? Where do I go? Oh, okay, way down there. Okay. Got it. Okay, that was a piece of cake. So I figured that I'd have to do one of these over here, and I didn't remember doing one yet over in this area. No, I didn't want to attach them. I pressed the wrong button. The game really wants you to attach stuff to other stuff, and all you're trying to do is just move things around. Especially given that there's no easy way to just pick stuff up and then set it down except using this. I went along this. How did I miss this? Seriously, it's right. He's right there, and I somehow missed this. But I went along the beach, and I didn't like save this one. This was when I was just generically hunting them without like looking them up. It isn't a big deal, but I'm just really surprised. So what makes this so much better for me for transporting Koroks, aside from the fact that it goes straight, is, well, I didn't get it quite put on correctly this time, but is the fact that it tends to not fall down to the ground or be pulled way up depending on where you put the Korok on the hover bike. It controls better with the Korok on it. That is 100% for certain. And if I get the Korok more towards the middle, it's even better than that. Cool, thanks, yay. Okay, Mr. Korok, where are we going? I mean, other than the fact that I kind of know where we're going because I can see it on the map over here. Okay, yes, we're going back where I just came from. Alright, little guy, here we are. Oh, by the way, in case anyone's wondering, no, I don't torture the Koroks. That's weird. Oh, hang on, I'll help, I'll help, I'll help, I'll help. I helped. And by helped, I mean did everything, because there was no way you were going to kill that. Give me food. Blah, blah, blah. Legend of Benny. Yes, steamed tomatoes. My ship led anywhere near the Korok. Not really. I mean, kinda. Oh, yeah. Okay. I see. I see it on the map now. I wasn't looking on the map. I was just looking on my map. Get it centered more properly this time. And then we'll come over here where... Oh, the other thing that I like about this thing is it floats a lot better than the regular hover bike because the platform here in the middle floats. So getting on it if you crash land in the water is significantly easier. Not that it's difficult with a hover bike, it's just easier here. Now I'm really annoyed because this next one's right over by Link and Zelda's house. Which is just Zelda's house in the game, but let's be honest here. It's Link's house. There's Link's house first. She stole it. By calling it Zelda's house. It should be Link and Zelda's house. If they're gonna live together. Which I still find weird because they could have just rebuilt the castle. Given how important the castle is to the plot of the game. Anyway, I'm annoyed that I never found this. That I never saw this guy because he's way over here. Hang on. If I just do this. Oh. I forgot I need to talk to him first. Holy cow! Yes, it does work. Okay. Well, on the map, it's really short, but it didn't occur to me that really short also meant, like, going, way, way, way high. This is pretty good for going up, by the way, in case anyone's wondering. Bump. We're here. Thank you. Where are we going? We are going down, which is... not as easy as up. See, if I can, as long as I get the Korok in the middle of the metal grate thingy. Actually, this is gonna be really easy. We're just gonna drop. Whoa! That sucker launched me. Oops. I'm sorry. See, when I accidentally torture a Korok because I have landed upside down, I apologize. Because I am a nice person. This is another one that I was like, this feels like I can figure this out later. Because obviously it's one of the newer puzzles. And I was like, I'll just figure it out later, it's fine. You know, I am getting a little annoyed at how lazy these Koroks are, though. I mean, get a smaller backpack, man. That backpack is like 5 times your size. Oh, hey, look. Got batteries. Oh, I see. This is how you're supposed to get up to the thing, I think. So these are here, so you can get to the floating scales island, I think. Or one of the ways you can get to the floating scales island. I don't remember how I did it, because that was a long time ago. That was May, and this is July. Aha! Flower trail. No, no, oh, no, not one of these bullcrap ones where I gotta climb. Thankfully, it's, it's raining, and thankfully I'm under the shade for all of this. That would have been really annoying if I had to do it, through, if I had to climb through the rain. Although, at least in this game, you do have the frog outfit. Aha, I see it, I see it, I see it, I see it. It's a balloon. I think that said my bow was about to break, too, which is fine. I got like 8 of these. I actually went and got 2 more before. Yep. I actually went and got 2 more before I even started recording today. Not because I, felt like I needed them. No. No, 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 no. Simply because they're my favorite bow, and I wanted 2 more of them. I do like how in this game, there are people who are complaining that they don't have a Rivali's Gale, and I'm like, really? Rivali's Gale doesn't exist in this game in any meaningful way? I mean, it may not be quite as good as Rivali's Gale, but, like, was this the smartest way for me to go about doing this? No. Did I have thought this through a little bit more? Yes. Am I now going to have to put on my frog suit to climb this? Probably. Which, by the way, I'm very disappointed, doesn't really look like a frog. I mean, I guess the feet are kind of that way. Oh. Okay. Ah. They fall. And then they respawn. There we go. Okay. Not up here. Aha. Okay. This would explain why I didn't find it when I found the other one that was up there. Let's see if we can make it. Come on, we can make it. We can do this. This is fine. Yeah, we're fine. We're good. This might be tight. No, I think we're good. Yeah, we were good. I was worried for nothing. For those of you who are interested, we are at 990 Korok Seeds. With 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 left. But one of those is a Korok transport, so we're technically getting 8 Korok Seeds. But there's 1,000 Korok Seeds in the game. Unless everyone's been lying and there's really 998. In which case, it does look like I have somehow managed to miss it by 2. Oh, cool, it's a flower one. Yay. Well, I shouldn't get that upset. The flower ones aren't bad. Especially when it can't rain. But if I gotta go climbing all over everything, I'm glad it can't rain. So apparently Nintendo wanted to make sure they still kept one of these get a boulder in a hole things, but instead of getting the boulder in a hole in this game, because it's way too easy to do that, they thought, well, what if we take the boulder out of the hole and we put it in a tree thing? What about that? And I mean, it works, I guess, but at the same time, it does feel a little odd. I don't know. Maybe that's just me. Ooh. Okay. Oh, no, never mind. I got lured into a false sense of security by this rock. Only to discover it's one of these things where I have to chase it. I mean, hey, look, we've gotten, I think, one of all of the puzzles so far in the game, except the dandelion one. And we'll cross our fingers that I've gotten all of them, because I hate them so much. Words cannot express how much I hate the dandelion one, which means that the very last Korok seed I get in this game will be a dandelion one. No, I'm really hoping that the 2 I'm missing is a Korok transport thing, because then I'm just missing 1 Korok seed. Aha! It's another one of these puzzles. This one feels less difficult. Yeah, that one was super easy. Alright, that's fine. I'm not overly concerned. Some of them are real frustrating about getting it. It's real finicky, and some of them are like that, where it's just like, just pop it into place, you're fine. Where am I going? There it is. I was like, all of a sudden, I just couldn't see where I was going with this stupid guy. It's weird, because I'm getting close to finishing off the Korok Seeds, but also, I still have to find 2, and so I'm dreading that. And I've been dreading that for about a week, when I discovered this. No, it's not been a week. It's been like 3 days, 4 days. And I was just like, this is not good. This is not good. Yeah, okay, it's another block puzzle. So, I was worried for nothing. But also, oh good, okay, so it's another frustrating one for me. Ah, there we go, okay. By the way, this was my fear the last time when I did this in Breath of the Wild, was that I had miscalculated, and at some point I was going to either stumble across one I had already done, and I'd missed one, or that I had miscounted. Playing peekaboo on this tree. Ah. Okay. Just like, ugh. I don't like the ones where you have to hunt for them. I just want to know where they are so I can shoot them. Is all I'm saying. Okay. So that sucks. Because that is all of the Korok seeds that I have marked. Good news. I found the 2 that I didn't get. I hope. I found 2. They are not gotten. And so I'm hoping that I have found the 2, and I haven't somehow, I don't know, magically miscounted, which I shouldn't have. So I got this one. I don't know how I'm not really sure how I clicked or why I told the interactive map that I hadn't gotten this Korok seed. Or that I had gotten the Korok seed. So I have this one, and then I also have this one over here. So this one, I clearly missed because there's this Korok seed here. And I clearly marked off that I had gotten this Korok seed on the map. However, there's another Korok seed here. It's right down here. Right there. And clearly what I did was, when I was going back and checking that I'd gotten all of these seeds, I was like, oh, I got this seed, so I checked it off on the map. This seed. The one we're getting now. Bye-bye. I've gathered all the Korok Seeds. I should go tell Hester the good news. So clearly I had accidentally marked off both of them by marking off one the first time I got that one. And then when I went back to check where I had gotten all of them, I had clearly marked it off a second time. I saw it was there and I was like, oh no, I got this one. So I checked it off. Hey. Shaka. I collected all the Korok Seeds because I'm the best. Okay. You maxed out all your stashes. Yeah, I've done that. Okay, it's the same thing as last time. Okay, I was pretty sure it was, but I wasn't 100% certain. With that, you can, wait for it, watch me dance whenever you want. Oh, there's a different one for each one? How have I not noticed this? Okay, I'm not doing this right now. So we got all the Korok Seeds. It was a 2-day adventure, admittedly. Today only took a couple of minutes, and yesterday took like an hour. Next time, we are going to hopefully fix up Laurelin Village, and also maybe do some other side quests, because I'm going to start cleaning them up now that I've gotten all the Korok Seeds and all the monsters dead. That's our next goal, is the rest of the quests. This has been Tears of the Kingdom. Thank you for watching, and come back soon for more Tears of the Kingdom.